Hey everybody, Brian here with the Holy Roller, playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise, and we've been talking about leverage and how to use it. Let's finalize and come to a conclusion and talk about one more thing. Here we go.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps, earning free cruises, and a whole lot more. Thanks for watching. Now let's get rolling.
All right, so let's just use, I'll put it up right here on the screen for you. Let's just go over 5 different things. This is the 5th video. If you haven't watched the other ones, go back. And we kind of touch on all of these, but I have 5 things that I want to talk to you about when it comes to leverage. All right, so number 1, you must get out of the hand in 3 hits or less. You must get out of the hand in 3 hits or less. Now, remember, I would say 4 rolls or less, but we're talking about 3 hits, meaning if you bet the inside numbers, you want to hit get out of the hand in at least at 3 hits. I think 1 or 2 hits is the best. 1 hit is the best. 2 hits is good, but 3 hits and 4 hits, you're kind of pressing it. You're kind of pressing your luck, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, let's talk about this. Never play table minimum unless you're out of the hand. Never play table minimum unless you're out of the hand. We talked about this. There's no place to go, meaning regress, if you're playing table minimum. So we said it before. If there's no place to go, don't go. you can't regress. Don't play at that level. You got to play 1 level up than the table minimum. Whatever the table minimum is, play 1 level up. Okay, that's number 2. Okay, number 3 is this. Your bankroll must be enough for at least 1 round. Okay, and so what you do in a round is you take your bankroll and you divide it by 10, which brings me to number 4. And it is this. 1 round equals 10 shooters. 10 shooters equals 1 round. And that's why you want to divide your bankroll by 10 so you can get through 10 shooters or play 1 round. If you want to play another round, that's another 10 shooters. So you take your bankroll, you divide it by 10, and you play those 10 shooters. After that 1 round, you reevaluate, you count up your bankroll, and you decide, do you want to play another round, which would be another 10 shooters. Okay, now the final thing, number 5, is this. Have you got your dice tracker yet? Make sure to get one of these. Go to holyroller.com or check the link in the description. This is able to track not only your bankroll, but your points towards a free cruise, among other things. So make sure to grab one of these. Now let's get back to it. Yeah, you have to get yourself a dice tracker. That's number 5. No, not really. Number 5 is this. Number 5 is you leverage your winnings. So that's why you want to get out of the hand, you leverage your winnings. And so in this video today, right now, I'm gonna show you how to leverage your winnings. And this is kind of something that we've been talking about within the community, and it came from Jacob over at Wager Me This. So thanks, Jacob, for introducing this concept to us. I'm gonna roll it out and actually I'll explain it and then I'll roll it out. Okay? Now we're just gonna do a couple shooters right now, and I'm gonna do the 154 inside, okay? And then I'm gonna show you how to leverage, because I'm gonna do the best of both worlds here. We're gonna do a high risk, right? High risk, high reward, but we're also going to leverage our earnings or our winnings, okay? So here we go. Let's set up the bankroll. Okay, so I have the bankroll set up now. Normally, I would have 10 of these right here, but I just got 3 just for the sake of this video. But normally you would have 10 shots at 154. That would be your 1 round that you're playing. So you would need at least $1,500, because remember, high risk, high reward on this one right here. We're gonna go right here and we're gonna get the 154, and there it is, 154. It's 35, 35, 42, and 42. They each pay 49. We get $1 back. So let's go ahead and roll it. We'll assume that we're actually even rolling the dice. So we'll put a $10 on the pass line there. And let's roll, get a point established. Those bets are off because that puck is off. Here we go. And it is a 6. So the point is 6. And now we need one hit, okay? Hopefully in one roll. Let's see. And it is a 5. We did get it. Okay, so we throw in this, right? It gives us 50 for 1. Okay, we go down with this, so we leveraged our bankroll. So that's one way to use leverage, okay? And now we're gonna go 44 inside. When we go 44 inside, they're gonna give us $6 change that we'll put right over here, and then they'll set us up with 44 inside, okay? So remember, once you're out of the hand, you could do table minimum. If you're not out of the hand, you don't do table minimum. All right, here we go. Let's roll it, see what happens. Let's see if we can get a hit. 2. Craps 2. Come on. Yo 11. Yo 11. Come on. 9. Oh, so that's going to pay $14. And this is how normally we would press the 6 and 8, right? We've always done that, okay? But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do this. We press the 6 and 8 and bring 2 back. But now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna focus on the number that hit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up 5, and then we're gonna take this 9 and rack it. Now remember this other 6 or this other $5 that we're up. So technically we're up $14. All right, here we go. Let's roll it. 9 again, perfect scenario for us because that pays 20, right? 21 actually, okay? And watch, we're gonna split our earnings. So now this is gonna look like 25. We're just gonna focus on the 9, by the way. And we're gonna take another $11 and take it back to our rack. Now notice I'm putting it over here to the side. Now remember this 154? Keep that in mind because I'm gonna put that right over there as well. But this is our bankroll. But I'm gonna just put it over there and just show you how it works when you're leveraging your winnings. Okay, let's see what we can get here. The 9 is the jackpot for us, but we'll take that 6. Let's see. 7 out. Wow, look at that. Okay, so now watch. This is how, notice how I was pressing but also bringing some back. Now, here's how you can leverage. Now, we leveraged our bankroll for the first one, right? So let's do that again. We'll put it right up here. And we have the 35, 42, 42, and 35. But remember this one right here? This extra money? Watch this. We can actually take this and go up 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, right? And bring 3 back, right? And so now, we're actually going 1 level up from our original, right? From our original. So now this one will not just pay 49, but it'll pay an extra 7 on top of that, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's roll it. Oh, we did lose this one. So now somebody else is the shooter. We passed the dice, so we tried. All right, here we go. And it is an 8. So the point is 8. That did spin. It was a 5, 3, 8. All right, so now we're on the 8. Let's see if we can get out of hand again. And it's an 8. Wow, back to back. So watch this, because remember this paid, at this level, it paid 49, right? And this pays an extra 7. So let's say an extra, what is that? It's 50. $56, okay? So because the 50 for 1 plus the 7, right? So now we have $56, okay? So now, watch this. We take, sorry, I'm gotta take this out. We gotta take our leverage, bring this back down to the 154, which is the original, right? And now look, we have all of this money, right? That instead of 44, now we have more money that we can go out with. Our earnings, our winnings, and we could go out. So let's do it like this, just because we'll do $30, 6 and 8. We could do a $5 or $15 5, right? and then let's bring this back right here. That's another $6. Okay, so we minimized, we took away the 9, but watch, hopefully we could get a 9 on our next come out. The person that hit it, let's see, and it's a 6. So the point is 6, and let's see if we can get it. And it's a 12, midnight, and it's an 8. So we got an 8 this time, and that's gonna pay $36. Okay, $36. Now watch, we're gonna get a 9, and then let's take this quarter and put it over here. Okay, here we go. And oh, 7 out. Wow, that didn't last long at all. But look, we used all of our leverage to try to get, and you know, we did collect a little bit, which was about what we did last time. So now we're gonna go back out, okay? Now watch this, because what you can do is you can use your leverage. Okay, so right here we have 20, we could do $24 more on the 6 and 8, and we would get $1 change, by the way. And here we go. So we just take our earnings, we could put them anywhere we want, but we take our earnings and we just use them to on our next come out for our, and then we get our one hit and go down, you know, go down. So let's see if we could do it again. We'll assume somebody else is shooting. Somebody else is the shooter. Here we go. And it's a 6. All right, so the 6 point is 6. Let's see if we can get that 6. And it's, wow, it's a hard 6. I didn't even get the hard way, but look at this. Instead of 50 for 1, so let's set that up so we could just show you. There's 50 for 1, and here's another 14, right? So for instance, if we threw in $2, by the way, we could get the 50 for 1 and the 15 for 1. So here we go. Let's take that away, and then let's take this back down like we talked about before. There's our 154, okay? And now we could use, there's a 12, 12, or we can go 30, 30. Look at this. Look at this. We have all this money. We could do 15, 15. Let's bring 35 back to our rack already, just right there, just like that. And we're gonna do 15, 15 on the 5 and 9, okay? So we're a little bit high right there. Yeah, because that's that one right there. All right, so we're a little bit high. We're high on the 5 and 9. These are still at the $12 level, and we did hit the 6, so let's see what happens. Here we go. And it's a come out 7 natural, and there's a natural come out yo 11, and here is a 7 again. Get them out of the way now, shooter, right? Here we go. And it is a 5. So we're out on the 5. The point is 5. Let's roll it and see what we get. It's a 6. All right, so now we know what we're gonna do is we're gonna press the 6 and 8. We're just gonna press it, right? And that's gonna be $2 back to our rack, right? And now we have 66 inside. Let's put the $2 there. Here we go. And it is a 6 back out on the 6. We could throw in $1 and go 22 inside pressure, okay, because we get paid 21 for that, by the way. And you might say, wait, what about setting this up over here? Well, we're kind of, you know, using our winnings. Okay, there's a 5. And now watch, this is the skill 66 part of it that I showed you, the mid range. So we went from the high one to the mid range, right? And that's gonna pay $28, okay? It's gonna pay $28, and we could just bring it back, bring a quarter back right here, and that's another $60 right there, and some pennies. But let's stay at that level. Here we go, let's see what happens. Yo 11. And 7, oh my goodness, and 8. All right, the point is 8. So now we're on the 8, let's get it. And it's a 12, midnight. And it's a 7 out, 7 out, 7 out, 7 out. All right, so then this falls. All right, so that's gone. But look, remember our 154, look at, we have an extra $60 there. So you can choose how you want to do it. An extra $60 Okay, here's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. What if we, instead of did this, what if we just did this like this? We did 60. Okay, so we're going to take this to 60. Take this to 60. All right, so we got 60 and 60. So we're risking our original, what we would always risk on a come out, right? And because we have 60, look, here's another, let's see, what's this? This is pretty close. Let's take, let's see, there's that. There's that. We're just a couple dollars away. Let's see if we can get it. Yes, we can. All right, here we go. We'll put it like that. We'll just bring this and we'll make this, actually, it turns into 25. And what does that mean? That means we have $50. Look at that. Now we have 220 on the inside because we're leveraging our winnings, right? Our winnings. All right, so, and you might say, winnings? That was a 7 out. How did you win? We brought back some, remember? We were bringing it back. All right, here we go. Let's have a 6 as the point. And now we just need to get, let's see if we can get one hit on this. I don't know. And it's a 5. We did. Okay, so that is 75 for 5 or $70. Let's just do $70. Okay, so it's $70. Okay, now remember, we got 154. Okay, there's 150. Here's our original that we started with. But now look at where we're at. With everything that we have, here's 100 and 25, 30, 35, 135. Okay, we could do 110, rack up some money over here, be out of the hand at 110. Okay, now let's see what happens. And it's a yo 11, and it's a 4. Oh, come on, get it on the inside. There's a 9. We got it. All right, so the 9 again, we get paid like this. Let's go ahead and bring that 9 to 35 and rack a quarter over here. Okay, here we go. 7 out. Wow, that was a quick run. Quick run. So notice how we're playing, but we're using our leverage of our winnings. We still have our bankroll intact. We're actually up almost 50 bucks right here. So what is that? Oh no, it's $53. So we're up $53. We could go back out, right? Or we could just play with our $53 right now and do the same thing. So let's try it one more time, but this time we'll just do our $53. And with that, let's make a jackpot of an 8. Well, $53 really. I mean, we could just go across, except for whatever the point is. So let's let a point get established and see what happens. Here we go. And a 7 natural. And a 3 craps 3, and an 8. So the point is 8, right? And now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go with our money here. And let's just use some of our earnings, and we're gonna play with some of our earnings. We're not gonna risk our big come out, right? And let's see, let me get some change for, there's 18, 18, and there's 10 and 10. We do need $3 more. $3 more. All right, I'm gonna get it from right here. And we're gonna get 2 change. So we're pretty close. We got all of this money right here with just using from our original bankroll, very little by the way. All right, here we go. So this is, well, 10, 18, 18, and 10. That's just the way it worked. Let's see what happens. And it's a 6. All right, that's a great scenario because that is 21. Okay, now watch this. We'll go press those, bring 11 back. All right, here we go. And there's a 12. And there's a 9. All right, so a 9 is another 21. Okay, 21. We could throw in 1. So now we're doing kind of like a press, add some pressure. So let's see what happens. Oh, the 7 came just like that. Now, you might say, I don't understand what you're doing. Remember what channel you're watching, okay? You're watching a channel that's all about playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise and getting time at the table and playing without risking your own money. So if we went back and we looked, we're about even now from where we started, and everything that we just did would have taken a lot longer than it did because I'm moving a lot faster than the table would move. But the point of what I'm trying to say is you use your so you're doing, I don't know if you noticed, but we almost used all the different scenarios of leverage in this whole series, and this one is how to leverage your winnings. So when you win something, if you're putting out 154 at risk, whatever you're up, put that with it at risk until you get to a place where you don't have to use your original bankroll, and then you could just use that. You could use your winnings for leverage. And that's what this is all about. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this whole series, okay? And I'm gonna be rolling out a couple of these on my live videos to my members. So consider becoming a member. Watch this video and see what members have to say, and subscribe. And I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.